Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Drawn to Obscurity with your host, me, Jeeves. So, last time I reviewed Feliday, that movie about cats solving mysteries, performing brutal murders, and having sex. Already sounds weird enough, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's small stuff compared to what I have for you today. You ever look at an old Renaissance picture and think, boy, this could really use some weird-ass sci-fi LSD influences? No? Exactly. This is Fantastic Planet, or as the French know it, Le Planète Sauvage. I probably really butchered that name. Well, the French don't even watch my videos. Anyway, movie. Fantastic Planet is a 2D cutout stop-motion film, a style many of us know from the first episode of South Park, and was written by René Lelouch and Roland Tapour. Released in 1973, the film, as far as I know, has only won a single award and had fairly meh sales when it hit screens. However, its atmosphere and interesting visuals have helped the movie maintain its cult status over the years. So, what makes Fantastic Planet so fantastic? Well, let's find out. So we open with the... Oh, yeah. Sorry for the dim footage, folks. It's needed. Thanks, YouTube! Anyway, we open up with a woman frantically running through what appears to be some weird thorn trees, and she looks as if she's trying to escape something. She runs up a hill and... What the hell is that? Is that a Smurf hand? Smurfs are huge now? That's ironic. The blue hen gives her the finger, and she goes tumbling down. And she goes again. And she tumbles down again. And she goes again, and tumbles down again. So, finally realizing that she can move right, she tries once more to run away from the mysterious force. Weird hairy fruit things are coming down on her, the sky is raining sharp seashells, and not long after the woman is tuckered out. Though that doesn't mean shit to the hand, as it picks her up and drops her, killing her almost instantly. This clearly alerts the baby and... Oh god, oh no, what the hell are those things? Oh no, there's more of them. Why are they running away like little goblins?
Oh, look, Father. A female ohm and her baby.
So, as explained in later points of the movie, the giant scary-ass crack-addicted blue men group from hell are called Drogs, an alien race that apparently dominated the Earth sometime way back. Being giant, superior beings, when they discovered the still surviving human race, they saw them as nothing more than primitive animals and have since used them as pets and or playthings. Taking notice of the now orphaned child, whose name in this movie is Tare, by the way, a little girl and her father rescue the human and decide to keep him in captivity for the rest of his life. Yay! But even as wonderful as his situation is, he begins to wander around and is rather disobedient, meaning that he needs a leash. This leads to one of the strangest ways of producing a simple product that I've ever seen. Wow, I didn't know the future of 3D printing was going to be so boring. The young girl is given this remote-controlled leash, and we see that the human child isn't so keen on this idea at all. Wonder why? After that, we get a strange scene of the Drogs meditating. It's of some high importance to them, but personally, I just think it makes a good shot for a music video. Once that little shot is through, we cut to what seems like a public discussion about the state of the Empire or something. I don't know. I'm just laughing at how this guy talks.
Unusual degree of wear on the machines has caused this decline in production. No. Meanwhile, however, we've withdrawn several machines from our reserve sector in order to meet the schedule.
In the middle of discussing things like machines wearing down, they debate about whether humans were an intelligent race or not, and we see some images of what was likely the world we're in now. This seems accurate enough, but I'm noticing a severe lack of internet and hipsters. They also talk about maintaining the Ohm, or human, population. Because in a world we are likely to be killed any day, why wouldn't you take every opportunity you have to get laid? I'll tell you who's not getting laid though, Terror in that outfit. The only thing worse than that outfit is almost choking on food that was dumped on you like a pile of boulders and almost being drowned. What? No, girl, what are you doing? Oh, good. For a second there, I thought I was gonna have to do some major censoring. Well, Terror's had enough of this shit. I mean, look at that hat. He's out of here. He ventures out of the room and comes upon 4 drugs meditating. And honestly, this is some trippy shit right here. Like, what the hell is even happening right here? Combine this imagery with the fact that their heads are perfectly in place and giving a dead blank white stare, and my god, is this disturbing. Jesus, it's not like you guys were caught masturbating.
Forgive me. Our chimerical visions were especially vivid today.
Oh, right. Interrupting your visions. Very clever. So the girl brings him back to her room No, I'm not saying this. Let's move on. This is better. Here she is, trying to bond more with Terror, and we see the two of them going to bed and... Oh, sweet Christ. After that long string of weird shit, we get a scene that shows how all the children get their education through a set of headphones. And apparently the movie wants to educate us as well.
Our planet Yam possesses a single satellite, fantastic planet. We utilize this uninhabited planet for meditation. Yam is divided into several uvas. 2 of the uvas, Strom and Yacht, are natural and symmetrical. Among the other uvas, Ortana is the largest. It is completely covered by blue asconic masses, which cause extreme temperature variations from 8 to 243 Lycas, and is therefore inaccessible to reciprocal exploitation.
Is it recess yet? Or is that programmed into my head too? Oh, it is. Yay! We're not the only ones getting some learning though, as Terror is able to pick up the lessons in his own head, because... science magic. Shut up, it's a thing. Their misadventures go on for the next couple of minutes as Terror plays with the other Ohms.
Sing, Terror. Sing.
Opera's dead, loser.
He's going to strangle him.
We eventually come back to the usual house where... oh god, what are you wearing? Terror decides he needs some more knowledge. The girl's father, noticing this, takes a typical route and forbids that he ever gets near the headset, much to Terror's dismay. Jesus, dude. First you make the kid your slave, then you let your daughter dress him in all these ridiculous-ass outfits, and he probably almost dies on a daily basis. Give the little guy something. Sometime later, the young girl goes off with the other children for her first meditation session, a ritual of intellectual maturity for the Jog youth. Upon realizing that she wouldn't be around and couldn't give him any more information, Terror decides to do the smart thing and gets the hell out of there, and takes her headset with him. After noticing this, the young girl cranks up the force of the leash and begins to drag him back. Luckily, before one little girl's stupid decision chokes him to death, a woman suddenly emerges and cuts off the collar. Rather easily. You're telling me that he couldn't find a single sharp object in that house? What?
You're not very smart.
Terror shows the girl the stolen headset, and she suggests that he come with her. Along the way, we get this weird-ass thing that kills for fun, apparently, along with various landscapes, which honestly look awesome. The woman leads him to a secret hideout of savage Ohms who, upon seeing Tear, begin to laugh at his domesticated outfit.
Since I was a ridiculous domesticated Ohm, I received a mocking welcome from the savage Ohms.
Don't worry, Tear, they're not laughing at you, they're... Yeah, seriously, what the hell are you wearing, man? But one of these guys takes their laughter a bit too far as they begin banging violently on a chest next to him. Tear warns the guy that the chest is a trap, but obviously this silly-dressed city boy don't know oh shit. Seeing how Tear obviously knows what he's talking about, they take him to see the Mighty One, who offers him a place to stay. Later that night, Tear wanders around the place and comes upon a ritual of some sort. I have no idea what's going on here. Is this some kind of sexual ritual? If it is, why are the women the only ones taking their clothes off? That's just weird. Well, now that we've done all the sex, it's time for school. Upon seeing this, the weird priest guy from earlier has his goons knock down the headset and pulls the whole knowledge is evil shtick.
The knowledge of the drugs is evil. We have no need for it. We are not domesticated Ohms. Tear is challenged. He must fight, as the law commands.
Who will you fight in this challenge in which I gave to you? Someone else, of course. I really don't see why those things are tied to them. I mean, it's just a challenge, it's not like it's a form of entertainment. And even if it is, that should be a fist-on-fist fight, because that'd seem a lot more entertaining. I mean, it's terrible either way, but come on. This adrenaline-filled battle goes on for a minute, and Tear eventually wins. Not by being better or anything, just not dying. Well, that was fun.